Welcome back to India Business Report. I'm Shilpa Kannan in Delhi. After coming close to the brink a little over a year ago, India's microfinance industry is close to a shake-up. With a new regulatory body in place and mergers and acquisitions in sight, the industry is looking to regain its lost prestige. Zubair Ahmed has been to the heart of India's microfinance industry, the state of Andhra Pradesh, where nearly 9 million borrowers defaulted, to take a look at how lenders are trying to resurrect the industry.
A broken house wrecked by debt. A widow at 22, Jangama's world changed forever 18 months ago when her husband, a daily wage earner in Andhra Pradesh, committed suicide. He had been shamed and humiliated in front of villagers for defaulting on a microfinance loan. Her husband has gone, but the family's troubles have not. She is responsible for a young daughter and an aging mother-in-law.
One day, they came to recover the loan. We told them that we were in a difficult situation and asked for some time. They said as we had not repaid the loan, they were going to lock our house. They told me that I should sell my wedding necklace and repay the money. My husband felt humiliated.
Debt begets debt. Experts say many villagers here in Andhra Pradesh state live on borrowed money and work on borrowed money. And in order to pay their debt owed to a microfinance company, they have to keep borrowing money from other microfinance companies. This way, a never-ending cycle of debt continues. Many other men and women in the state face a similar plight to Jangama's. Andhra Pradesh has a staggering 9 million defaulters to microfinance companies. This has crippled the once burgeoning industry. This meeting of microfinance companies last week was about moving forward. They believe the past is well behind them and a bright future awaits them. At the national level, a new bill to regulate microfinance companies is under consideration in Parliament, while in Andhra Pradesh, the state government passed a law last year to protect the interests of hapless villagers.
Those of us who practice microfinance believed in sustainability, that a loan that is taken must be repaid unless there is some very adverse circumstance. So this is the ideological battle, and in Andhra Pradesh, the government decided to get rid of MFIs because we were all over the place. We were lending to almost 10 lakh households and they were very happy with our work, and it was cutting away from the vote bank of all the political parties, not just one party.
Women empowerment in action. They have formed self-help groups, each group comprising 10 to 12 women. Each member gets grants and interest-free loans from government-sponsored banks. This is a much cheaper alternative to microfinance companies and is quite an effective one.
There may be some success stories of microfinances, but not that. There are a lot of suicides, a lot of women, a lot of families, men and women, they have committed suicides because of they are not paying the interest. Their interest rate is very high. It is like a private money lending business.
The crisis has led the microfinance industry to lose $5 billion in Andhra Pradesh alone. Elsewhere in the country, the microfinance industry is facing a similar crisis. The new resolve of the industry to not repeat the mistakes of the past and spread their net wider appears to be the only silver lining. Experts say there is scope for the industry to grow because the government cannot reach everywhere. But it will only happen, they say, if it does business with a social conscience.